These zodiac signs need to buy a lottery ticket in August. They will win a big jackpot. August opens a window of opportunity that happens once in a lifetime. The astrological code of the month contains a powerful monetary impulse, directed only to those who are ready to take a risk and take a step towards fate. This month activates the energy zone of sudden wealth, and certain zodiac signs are already in the focus of the money flow. If you were born under one of these signs, you do not need any rituals. Just buy a lottery ticket on specific dates in August. This is not just a chance, this is the vibration of the jackpot, which is literally breathing down your neck. Watch this video to the end. Perhaps your sign will be on the list of those to whom the universe is ready to give $1 million. Subscribe to the channel if you feel that money is coming to you. Here you will find not empty promises, but practical esoteric tips that work. And write in the comments, when was the last time you trusted your intuition? Maybe it's time to do it again. The first sign is Gemini. From August 2025, representatives of the Gemini sign will find themselves in the epicenter of financial luck, which will begin to manifest itself from the first days of the month. Already at the beginning of the second week, a powerful internal impulse to action will appear, and it will be the signal to buy a lottery ticket. This will not be a random gesture, but a precise response to the energy that will begin to form an aura of financial opportunities around Gemini. They will feel it through details, synchronous numbers, unexpected coincidences, the desire to be in the right place at the right time. Amid the general chaos, Gemini will suddenly begin to focus everything. Their thinking will become especially sharp and their intuition focused. It will seem to them that luck is literally leading them by the hand, pointing out specific moments. This period will also activate hidden resources. Contacts will appear that were not previously considered important, but they will help determine the right place and moment to purchase a ticket. The principle of just trying will cease to be just a game. This will be the entry point to a new financial stage. Dates with mirror numbers, 2s, 3s, or numbers 5 and 8 will be of particular importance. On such days, the probability of activating the flow of money for Gemini is maximum. These will be the moments when buying a ticket will lead to a sharp breakthrough. Unexpectedness will be the key. A win can come from the simplest combination, bought at random, in a place where Gemini usually does not go. This will be a sign that a large jackpot is their chance, not a figment of the imagination. August will strengthen the magnetism of Gemini. Everything they touch will begin to turn in the direction of winning. Cash prizes, refunds, bonuses, random winnings on a platform or in an application. These are the harbingers of the main thing, a lottery event that will change their perception of money. Perhaps the win will not come instantly, but a ticket bought in August will work later, and work powerfully. They should remember, it is important not to brush aside the inner desire to buy a ticket. Not to think, not to consult, but just to take and do it. Their jackpot will be activated by action, not by thinking. The energy of buying is especially strong in places with air movement, train stations, roads, crossings, intersections. It is there that the necessary vibration will turn on, attracting a large sum. The second sign is Sagittarius. From the first days of August, a powerful financial channel is activated in Sagittarius representatives, not connected with logic and work, but based on absolute luck. Luck ceases to be abstract and becomes concrete. Numbers, tickets, time, chance. During this period, a rare internal impulse is activated in Sagittarius, as if an invisible force leads to the right moment, to the right purchase, to the point where the jackpot awaits. This is not a spontaneous decision. This is an internal knowledge. Now you need to act. The peak of this energy wave occurs in the middle of the month. It is at this time that it is especially important not to ignore the clues. Repeating numbers, unexpected coincidences, the desire to go to a certain place, all these are signals. In August, Sagittarius will not just have a chance, but an event to which he has been unconsciously leading up to over the past months. The place where he will buy a lottery ticket will not be chosen by chance. It is important to follow the impulse and not put it off for later. The peculiarity of Sagittarius's luck in August 2025 is precision. Everything will work out in his favor, from the time of purchase to the combination of numbers. Intuition, which usually helps in life, this time will point not to the path, but to a specific moment. Buy without thinking. Any delay can change the trajectory, so the main task is to trust yourself. This month, it is important to avoid template solutions and standard routes. It is in a new place, in a non-standard situation, that he will gain access to the main win of the year. The energy of the financial flow increases near large social events, unexpected meetings, and movements. It is where there is a lot of movement, loud emotions, and random people that Sagittarius will receive a hint where that very ticket is. This energy will be clearly structured. Everything will match: the date, circumstances, inner feeling, and it is important not to miss any of these elements. August is the time when Sagittarius cannot ignore the inner call. Even if he does not believe in the lottery, even if he has never done it, this month everything will change. One step, one action, one ticket, and the financial reality will be reset. This jackpot is not just a sum, it is compensation for the risk, for courage, for the years when Sagittarius believed in moving forward. It is a sign, a confirmation that intuition and freedom of choice lead to a real reward. The third sign is Libra. With the onset of August, the energy field of Libra representatives begins to attract high-frequency cash flows. During this period, their inner sense is heightened to the limit. Any sudden desire to buy a lottery ticket is not a whim, but a signal. The subconscious of Libra will work like a radar, catching the moment when fortune is ready to give them the main prize. This feeling will be especially strong closer to the 12th, 18th of the month, when the influence of the financial vector will increase to the maximum. A personal situation will become an unexpected catalyst for winning. A meeting, a conversation, news, or even a quarrel can provoke spontaneous action. Libra, as a rule, doubts and weighs, but in August 2025, they cannot hesitate. The first thought, the first feeling, the first impulse are always correct. A lottery ticket bought without hesitation will become the starting point for major changes. It is important not to look for explanations, but to act on an inner call. The uniqueness of the upcoming luck lies in the purity of the flow. Money comes not because of work or merit, but because of the exact hit at the moment. Libra will turn on the mechanism of luck based on numerical harmony. They may encounter repeating symbols, signs, even a dream in which there will be a hint. All these are elements of a large puzzle that will come together in one day, in one place, in one action. And that is where the jackpot is. August will reveal in Libra the quality that is usually hidden behind rationality, trust and intuition. If they allow themselves to go against logic and bet on an instant choice, this will lead to a serious win. The amount will be significant. But what is more important, this win will create a new cycle: opportunities, investments, real estate, security. Everything that Libra has been striving for years will become achievable thanks to one decision. During this period, you cannot transfer the initiative to others. It is important for Libra to be a participant in the action, to buy a ticket, make a choice, say yes to an inner call. Luck is not divided. It chooses the one who is not afraid to take the first step. August 2025 is the month when Libra can prove to themselves that they are not only strategists, but also the chosen ones. And if they decide, the jackpot will be confirmation that intuition is stronger than logic, if you listen to it in time. The fourth sign is Taurus. The starting point is the beginning of August, when financial currents align with the internal impulse of Taurus stability. The representative of this sign has long felt that something must happen. For the first time in a long period, intuition and reality will coincide in one decision: to buy a lottery ticket. Not random, not out of curiosity, but intentionally, on a certain day, under a certain number. Taurus will feel this moment with his whole body, as if the air pressure around him changes. His hand itself will choose the right ticket, among dozens of others. The reason is not in chance, but in the accumulated energy potential. Everything that Taurus did not receive earlier, postponed dreams, failed deals, postponed moves, now returns in full. The jackpot will be confirmation that financial karma is unfolding in his favor. This will not be a million for the sake of luxury. This will be the amount that will provide the foundation for the life that Taurus has long been striving for. A house with a terrace, family confidence, confidence in the future. No risks, only precise calculations. The day to buy a ticket is mid-August, between the 13th and 19th, better in the first half of the day. The place is not the usual kiosk near the house, but an unexpected point, perhaps in another area, on the way to business. This moment will be a turning point. Even the design of the ticket, the color, the font of the numbers will cause an internal response. Taurus will feel that he already holds the key to a new reality in his hands. The win will not be instantaneous, but distributed. First, the second category of winning will be announced. Then, the correction of the data. It is the correction that will bring Taurus a sudden transition to the main prize. You should not advertise the victory. Do not share on social networks. Do not show the ticket. The first 7 days after the win should pass in silence and reflection. This will help maintain energy protection and prevent envy from breaking through luck. The main thing is not to be afraid of the very possibility of winning. Taurus has long accustomed himself to stable work, but August changes the rules. Now the universe wants to reward him not through work, but through the accepted sign. The ticket will become this sign, and the numbers on it will match the code of fate. After winning, Taurus will rethink his life. He will see who was there for profit and who for love. Money will bring not only comfort, but also clarity. The event will not be loud. Taurus does not like publicity. He will simply disappear from the usual rhythm, change his car, environment, style. But the confidence of a person who has caught his tomorrow will remain in his eyes. This victory is the result of his faith in himself, and August will bring this confirmation. The fifth sign of Pisces. From the first days of August, the representative of this sign will feel an unusual internal tension. Thoughts will begin to revolve around one idea: what if? This will not be a dream or an illusion. This will be an internal knowledge that will require action. Pisces will intuitively feel the universe is whispering, and this whisper will lead them to buy a lottery ticket. The place where Pisces will buy a ticket will be unexpected. Perhaps this will happen during a short trip in another city or even at the airport. Not the usual routine, but a moment outside the usual space. It is in this detachment that Pisces will catch a wave impulse. The ticket will turn out to have a numerical sequence where at least 3 digits will repeat dates associated with their past. This will be a sign that Pisces will not ignore. The win will come suddenly, without delays, without omissions. The notification will come on a weekend via an app or a website, and Pisces will first think it's a mistake. But the confirmation will be too obvious to doubt. The amount will not just be large, it will change everything. Loans will be closed, there will be an opportunity to invest, build a new house, buy a business. But the main thing is that Pisces will be able to pay off karmic debts, help relatives, resolve old issues that have dragged on for years. They should be prepared for a wave of attention. Pisces do not like noise, but this time their energy will become a magnet for events. Even without publicity, their changes will be noticeable. August will activate the financial rebirth channel for Pisces. They will receive tips: where to invest, who to exclude from the social circle, how to protect themselves from energy parasites. Important: do not play again. Luck in August will be one time, but maximum. By reinvesting emotions, Pisces can dissipate the power of the primary impulse. Let it be one point, but with absolute concentration. After winning, they should direct part of the funds to creativity. Pisces is a sign of subtle matters, and money without the realization of spiritual potential quickly loses its power. Buying a ticket will be the start of a new stage. They will feel different, free, clear, confident. This victory will not be about luck, but about the long-awaited recognition from the universe. Pisces will prove that magic is not a fairy tale, but precision, and August will reveal this precision to them in the form of numbers, sums, and moments when everything changes.